From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Jose Quintana.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now the lefty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. The changeup struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Step off throw to first. Merrifield dives back in. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's outside. And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And there's the automatic. Man at second. That clips a corner.
Careful.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Harper, the runner at third. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one not close. And a full count now. JT Realmuto waiting for a turn at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Strike 2. Lowering here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. The 1-2. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one missing inside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The lefty to 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. One runs in. Bangs off the wall. A second scores as well. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets coming to bat. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And the 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground, right side. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Let's take a One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these guys know what to do when men are on.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
McNeil, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2 just missed. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the corner for a strike. Nola throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in safely. The Mets down by 4 here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Good eye right there. pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas drifts towards it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 2-2 on the way. And another ball.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Now, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on it. Back gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Phil Bickford.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's going to be Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the lefty, Kyle.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. First and second here, no outs. Pickoff throw. Merrifield dives back in. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He walked and came around to score his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Two on, one out.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And first offering is fouled off. Merrifield at third. Harper at first. 2 out of the inning. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Nola back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Late on that fastball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Right-hander kick steals. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Taylor in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Phillies up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. Mets leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On to the 3rd inning. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
And the right-hander back to work. The 1-1.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edmundo Sosa will hit next. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moves under it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Nola back to work. There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. And 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder,
Starling
6.
Marte up to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Marte.
This one in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Just missed. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
3-1.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas squeezes it, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Citi Field, on to the 4th, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. the slider just misses.
3-1.
And there's the strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Three and two. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Pickoff move to first. Turner gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
MLB Season 8 2024 Game 4-2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Return throw to first, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Harper now. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away.
The 2024 MLB Season 8 2024 Game 4-2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Two down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Game 4-2 Philadelphia Phillies 2-3-1-8 New York Mets 1-5-2-6.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Pete Alonso. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Going to count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Just missed.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Good eye in that spot. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Inside, just missed. Strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Alonso leads off first with one away. And a ball and two strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth back coming up. Ground ball could be two. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played four. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jorge Lopez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Misses outside, ball one. And another ball. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. Schwarber out of the play.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Activity in the bullpen. David Peterson appears to be getting loose. Adams, the right-hander, also getting loose.
Game 4-2 Kansas City Royals 4 Los Angeles Angels 2 final.
And we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP.
Game 4-2 Cincinnati Reds 5 San Francisco Giants 6 final.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Grounded to third. Could be two. They get one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Back Here in Queens, Ronnie Mauricio now.
The designated hitter, Ronnie.
The line to kick the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Man at first.
Game 4 Texas Rangers 1 Colorado Rockies 3 final.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Mauricio, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Starling Marte digs in now. And a foul ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 1 out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The batter, number 1.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Way out out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, top 6. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one way outside, and it's 1-2. And here it comes. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Sosa stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. 1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Two on the way. And there's a hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Rojas up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed.
No strike.
And there's the automatic.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. The pitch.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Schwarber makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Lindor swings through that one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bounce to the right side. Harper takes it to the bag. What a play, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Adams.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. Adams is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And it's even up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. David Peterson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom getting ready to go. Dominguez warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Not even close there. Now 2-0. Outside. The pitch. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Merrifield to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back, the 7th fielder,
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The right-hander back to work. Adams goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Right-handed reliever. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That to right, and that'll get off into the seats. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Not close with that one, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. And there's one away.
Now back, the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty.
2-2.
In the air, right field. Marte hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
1 ball.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Rojas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Strong.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. As the lefty gets to work, right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one just missing inside. 3-2 now. Got him. That's the second out.
the left fielder, number 9.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is off. Just missed.
1-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Two outs. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Out there to center, Rojas moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. And that one in the air center field. Taylor ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Right.
And now here is Harper. Off the mark there. 1-0. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Misses off the plate. And now 2-0. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Careful.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to first. Harper back easily. Harper off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So digging in, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. And a strike on the outside edge.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2. Two outs. Bases are full. And a pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make him pay. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets 1. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Strom back to work. On the corner at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Headed down the line. Schwarber on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
There's a strike. Man at second. That one inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten up, have as much outside plate coverage.
Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, nobody out. Lindor checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. A swing and a miss, and there's one down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Fought off foul. And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Breaking ball inside.
1 and 2.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Right side, hard hit. Merrifield to first in time. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Ronnie.
And now the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And now 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Foul ball there. Now a fly ball to right center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.